Hello, today we'll do the poem, a work of Artifice by the poet Marge Piercy. So, artifice means artificial, that is man made. So, anything that is man made is a work of artifice or artificial. So, what is this artificial thing, man made thing? We're told the bonsai tree in the attractive pot could have grown 80 feet tall on the side of a mountain till split by lightning. So, bonsai is a form of Japanese gardening wherein the gardener he prunes what is called the taproot. The taproot is a central root from which all the other roots of the tree branch out, and the tree's roots they spread to a very large, very wide area from the tree. So, if the taproot, that is the central root of the tree, is removed, then the growth of the tree will be limited. It won't grow to its full height. So, this is the bonsai. The bonsai tree in the attractive pot. So, it's placed in an attractive pot. It could have grown to 80 feet tall. The height of the tree could have been 80 feet, and it could have been growing on the side of a mountain till in a storm the lightning would split it, because lightning is always attracted to the highest point uh, on the ground. So the tree which is growing in a small pot, which has been pruned, which has been made smaller by man, could have grown to its full majestic height in the middle of nature. But a gardener carefully pruned it. So the gardener carefully cut the taproot and pruned it. So if you cut off a branch or if you cut off a part of a plant, it's called pruning it. It is 9 inches high. So without the taproot, the height of the tree is only 9 inches. Every day, as he whittles back the branches, the gardener croons, "It is your nature to be small and cozy, domestic and weak." So every day, as he removes the dead leaves, as he breaks off the old branches of the bonsai tree, as he whittles down the branches of the bonsai, the gardener sings to the tree that it is the nature of the tree to be small and cozy, small and comfortable, domestic and weak. So, how lucky, little tree, to have a pot to grow in. So, perhaps here the poet is thinking about women. Maybe it is about how women's nature is the nature is to be small, comfortable, domestic, and they are physically weak. So uh, it would be uh, it would be lucky for them to find shelter. Here, perhaps the poet is speaking from a feministic point of view. With living creatures, one must begin very early to dwarf their growth. The bound feet, the crippled brain, the hair in curlers, the hands you love to touch. So, with living creatures like the tree, one must begin very early to dwarf their growth. So, whether it's women or whether it's children, people must begin to control, to discipline them, because uh, they discipline them uh, by limiting their movements, by limiting their brain, the knowledge they get, and they decorate their hair with colors because they love to be with the children, they love to be with their their offspring. So, uh, just as the bonsai is pruned, just as the bonsai is kept artificially kept from reaching its full height, so in society, people have to be taught to limit their actions so that they don't become violent or they don't become, you know, antisocial later on. So, for the good of society, people have to be taught discipline. That is the message of the poem a work of Artifice by Marge, Piercy. So the bonsai is a metaphor for the disciplining of people. Thank you.